There is no denying that mid-range smartphone segment has seen a lot of new launches. Two smartphones that are quite popular in this segment are the recently launched OnePlus 7 and the Google Pixel 3a. What makes the decision harder is that these two aren't built to serve the same purpose. The OnePlus 7 is a powerhouse with top-of-the-line hardware. The Google Pixel 3a, on the other hand, has got the best camera and up-to-date software. So, which one is the one for you? Well, we put it in a head-to-head to find out. It is interesting to see that both Google and OnePlus have taken a different approach with these smartphones when it comes to design. The Google Pixel 3a, for example, is an affordable version of the Google Pixel 3 and uses plastic in its construction. On the other hand, the OnePlus 7 uses glass in its construction that helps give it a premium look and feel. The Pixel 3a is small and convenient for one-hand use. It has a 5.6-inch OLED display with an 18.5:9 aspect ratio and has Asahi Dragon Trail glass for protection. We also weren't pleased with the thick bezels on this smartphone, which make it look dated. It sports a 3.5mm headphone jack at the top, while the USB Type-C port and the loudspeaker are at the bottom. The power and the volume buttons are on the right and are easy to reach. The OnePlus 7 has slightly larger footprint compared to the Google Pixel 3a. It sports a bigger 6.41-inch optic AMOLED display. The bezels around this display are considerably thinner than the ones on the Pixel 3a. This display has a 19:9 aspect ratio and has Corning Gorilla Glass protection. The OnePlus 7 does not have a 3.5mm headphone jack, nor does it get a USB Type-C to 3.5mm jack dongle in the box. We also like the button placement on the OnePlus 7 as the power and the volume buttons are easy to reach. There is a 3-position alert slider as well, which is handy to change the ringer profiles quickly. It isn't easy to pick between the two. Those who prefer a small phone simply for ease of use and value that 3.5mm headphone jack will pick the Pixel 3a. But in terms of feel and build quality, it is the OnePlus 7 that has this section in the bag. The OnePlus 7 and the Pixel 3a both sport AMOLED displays with Full HD Plus resolution. However, the OnePlus 7 has more display modes to choose from, and it also lets you tweak the color temperature of the panel. We also found that the display on the OnePlus 7 can get brighter than the Pixel 3a. Performance is where these two smartphones differ. Google has opted for the Qualcomm Snapdragon 670 SoC coupled with 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. There is only one variant, and the lack of storage expansion means that you'll have to deal with the storage you get. The OnePlus 7 is powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 SoC, which is a top-of-the-line chipset. It is significantly more powerful than the Qualcomm Snapdragon 670. OnePlus also offers the 7 in multiple RAM and storage variants, 6GB of RAM with 128GB of storage and 8GB of RAM with 256GB of storage. Even with the OnePlus 7, storage isn't expandable, but you get more storage to begin with. The OnePlus 7 also sports UFS 3.0 storage, which is faster than what the Pixel 3a offers. One difference we did notice that both smartphones are dual SIM devices, but it's the OnePlus 7 that has a physical dual nano SIM slot. The Google Pixel 3a, on the other hand, has only one nano SIM slot and eSIM functionality. Software is where you will notice some differences between the Google Pixel 3a and the OnePlus 7. With the Pixel 3a, you get pure stock Android along with the promise of guaranteed software and security updates. It will also be one of the first few devices to be updated to the latest version of Android. The OnePlus, on the other hand, is close to stock Android and has a bunch of features added on top. If you like to tweak settings or customize your smartphone, the OnePlus 7 does that better with Oxygen OS. In terms of software, it is a tie between these two smartphones, primarily because it isn't easy to choose between stock Android with quick updates and Oxygen OS that gets useful features. But if you want to check out the features that you get with Oxygen OS, you can check out our OnePlus 7 Pro review. Both the OnePlus 7 and the Google Pixel 3a are powerful enough to deliver a smooth experience without any lag or stutter. You do see a difference in app loading times as the OnePlus 7 loads apps much faster than the Google Pixel 3, but the difference isn't really huge. Now this is kind of good for the Google Pixel 3a, primarily because it does not have the kind of brute force that the OnePlus 7 possesses. Multitasking is quick on both these smartphones, but the OnePlus 7 has the edge here since it has more RAM available. While the OnePlus 7 has the in-display fingerprint scanner, the Google Pixel 3a relies on a traditional fingerprint scanner. Both are quick to unlock, but the OnePlus 7 is faster than the Pixel 3a to scan and unlock the smartphone. OnePlus also gets Face Unlock. Now this might not be the safest way of securing a smartphone, but it is convenient to unlock the smartphone by simply looking at it. Watching videos on both these smartphones is a good experience, primarily because both of these have stereo speakers. But we found the speaker on the OnePlus 7 to be louder than the one on the Google Pixel 3a. The performance advantage that the OnePlus 7 has is evident when playing games, as the smartphone could load games faster than the Pixel 3a. While both smartphones run PUBG at the high settings, the OnePlus 7 showed no signs of slowing down even when we bumped every graphic setting up. The Google Pixel 3a packs in a 3000 mAh battery and gets an 18-watt charger in the box. The OnePlus 7 sports a 3700 mAh battery and gets a 20-watt charger. And while charging, we found that the OnePlus 7 was quicker than the Pixel 3a to charge completely. Both these smartphones will last you over a day with normal use, but in our HD video loop test, the OnePlus 7 managed to last longer than the Pixel 3a. It ran our loop test for 15 hours and 16 minutes compared to the 11-hour 3-minute time that the Pixel 3a managed. The OnePlus 7 and the Google Pixel 3a take different approaches when it comes to camera. The Pixel 3a has a single camera setup, which is like the one seen on the Pixel 3. The OnePlus 7 on the other hand has a dual camera setup consisting of a 48 megapixel primary sensor and a 5 megapixel depth sensor. We did test out these cameras in multiple lighting conditions in order to check which one is the better one. Now we've done a full-blown comparison as well, which you can check out right here. Now the Google Pixel 3a won most of the tests, so if you are looking for a smartphone and camera is the topmost priority, then go for the Google Pixel 3a. After putting the OnePlus 7 and the Google Pixel 3a in a head-to-head, it is clear that the OnePlus 7 is the more powerful one between the two. It also uses better materials for the body and feels premium in the hand. While it does not have the same advantage as the Google Pixel 3a when it comes to software updates, Oxygen OS does have useful features. The Google Pixel 3a is a toned-down version of the Google Pixel 3 and excels in terms of software and camera performance. It is also compact in size and has that 3.5mm headphone jack. If you are willing to pay a premium for these, then you can opt for the Pixel 3a. However, if you want the best value for your money, then the OnePlus 7 is the one to pick. And that was our comparison between the Google Pixel 3a and the OnePlus 7. Now, which one would you pick? Let us know in the comment section down below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to gadgets360.com.